Hello everybody and welcome once again to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War the English campaign. Well, as we left off last time, a little bit of everything happened really. The Danes came marauding down into our lands towards Antwerp in an attempt to get revenge from the English that took over Bruges and Antwerp. There's actually 2 stacks there and 1 just a little bit further out of sight, so there's 3 full-stack Danish armies for Paul and Simon Maitland to try and beat back. Then we have the Spanish holed up in Toulouse. We've taken Bordeaux from them, but they're ready in Toulouse and waiting. And yes, we lost Marseille to the rebels after Michel abandoned it to go back up to Caen, but we then took the rest of the army out and into Genoa, or towards Genoa. And then the Holy Romans are marching on Rome for the crusade, and hopefully they will take it very soon.
Your orders, sire.
Very, very soon. So that was what happened last time. Very, very brief overview. And here is the plan as discussed in the forums by the family members and the advisors of future parts. Ealfgar the Honest, my friend here, no that's Paul, here he is, Ealfgar the Honest is going to take an army across the sea on this nicely built navy up into the northern Danish lands, and he's going to strike out at their 3 settlements here, and he's going to sack them for money, sack them dry and destroy every last building that can be destroyed in there, and then leave it for the rebels. So we get some income, we don't have the burden of having to try and upkeep a settlement that's well away from our empire and isolated, and the Danes receive absolutely crushing blows to their economy. And as we can see from the little question marks here, they seem to be lightly garrisoned, which would make our little pillaging technique very straightforward, very simple. Even their capital is only half garrisoned, so that is going to be the plan, to try and cripple the Danes and halt their progress, divert their units away from concentrating on attacking me and divert them back to trying to retake their newly pillaged, lost lands. So that's the plan for Ealfgar going up into the Danish lands. Simon is obviously under attack by numerous hordes of Danes. He's going to fight to his last breath. Hopefully Josias here is going to come across and assist, but he needs an army first, and we are currently recruiting an army for Michel, currently going to start recruiting an army for Ealfgar, so we're really thin on the ground with regards to unit production, so he's going to have to wait a little while, but he is going to head over there and assist defending our eastern borders. Ralph down here is waiting patiently to take Toulouse. Before we take Toulouse, we're going to try and draw these Spanish away by sending a smaller captained army into the Spanish lands if they are not heavily garrisoned. And to find that out, we're going to take our spy here down to have a wee peeky. Might also take a assassin down as well and see if we can pick off 1 or 2 family members to make our life a little bit easier when we do decide to take the Spanish out. And then good old Michel here is waiting so patiently to go back down,
Yes, noble sire.
to southern lands here, southern Italy, to take out the Milanese. So that is what the plan is. Marseille is going to be retaken by Nicholas Horston, who is going to recruit his army from Bern, potentially after seeing off a family member here. We'll have to wait and see. So that's the plan. Like all good plans, they could go awry should the computer decide to throw a couple of low ballers into the mix. But I shall not worry about such trivial things until they happen.
Yes, Majesty.
So all that remains for me to do...
My lord.
My lord.
Ships ready.
All that remains to happen is for us to play out the bits. Right, first of all,
Leaving the ship.
I want a spy checking out what the hell is going on in my lands here. So
Approaching quietly.
let's have a look.
Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Sir, what do you mean you can see me?
So there's two
Would you believe
assassins,
I- What do you mean you can see me?
Danish assassins there, waiting to strike. So all my assassins here.
Need someone removed, sir. Sir.
So we've got assassins English, assassins Danes. We're going to have an assassin warfare here. Assassins trying to kill assassins, assassins trying to kill family members. Could be very quite exciting. So there, spending my spy up there to find out what's going on. And the rest of the turn I think was pretty much done, so we're going to click the old end turn button and keep our fingers crossed and nothing else happens here. Well, yeah, that's pretty much Michel's army ready to recruit, isn't it? Ready to go after they've been retrained. Right then.
What is it you would propose, nobleman?
An alliance, maybe? That's what I went for, isn't it? An alliance. I don't think they're going to go for it, are they? Even the Holy Romans hate me.
Nine, only a dump.
This was
Oh, shit.
your posts! The enemy fleet is
Oh, and this is where my blockading starts to go amiss.
Enemy fleet engaging us, my lord. Sire,
Oh
the
my
enemy is engaging
God.
our fleet. Enemy fleet engaging us.
Oh my, it's all going wrong here.
Enemy is engaging
Look
our
at this. We've been intercepted.
Sire, we should man the oars and retreat.
We have been intercepted by Amerolici. He's come back to take out Captain Outsel's Town Watch of the Spear Militia. I don't mean to sound rude, but I really doubt you have the men to cope. Oh my god, have you seen this? Genoese crossbow militia. I wonder if I can... No, it's not possible to win this. I'm not gonna fight it. It's only a captain with town watch.
Sire, fall back and regroup. We can go no further today.
Oh my gosh! We're surrounded! Dublin, what do you want? An Explorers Guild. Have we got any of these anywhere? What is this? I don't know. Bugger you. Relations with Sicily, poor. Relations with Papal States, poor. Relations with everybody else. Holy Romans and Milan call a truce, probably because they're too busy concentrating on the English. Prince Hubert feels disrespected. Well, I couldn't give two bloody cooties. Ralph Watkins has got a fool to amuse him whilst he waits to attack the Spanish. How bloody marvellous. Right, let's send you down first of all to here
With discretion, sire.
to see what the
I am
Spanish
spent,
are
sire.
doing.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Let's have a look here
Got some
also.
new exotics to trade with us.
Hail, my king.
Don't want to send him too far close to the border because he won't be able to get back in time, but do with a watchtower really.
My lord. My liege. Assembling a mighty host of your troops, sire. With honor, sire. Yes, my liege.
Let's try there, shall we? Should we try that?
Yes, my liege.
Yeah.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands. With honor, sire. Yes, noble sire.
There we go, you see that? We've got a little bit of extra view there. Not too much, but a bit.
Yes, Your Highness.
Right,
On my way.
you can...
I shall preach here until the morrow, sire.
Yes, preach there to the morrow. It's a good idea, actually. So, we had the spy going down here.
Sire,
Spying out the Spanish lands for now, that's fine. Captain Saluedo, where are you walking up to? You're walking into my land, towards my land, that's bad news. Toulouse garrison has slightly come down a bit. I'm just wondering if now's the time to strike with Ralph Watkins.
An honor, sire. Orders. As you will, my king. To battle.
Sire, by your command.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look if we can maybe pull off a little coup here whilst they're diverted. It's not quite as strong as it was. Still fairly strong. I'd like a couple more of them to get lost like, but
Yes, noble sire.
we have a full stack pretty much of English elite troops. We should be able to take that. Should be able to do it.
My king.
Meanwhile, Nicholas Forster moves into there. It's all very complicated at the moment. I'm going to hold all unimportant building work in all of my settlements until I really get my head around this. Anything that's not compulsory is going to just have to wait temporarily. What's an Inquisitor doing in England? How the hell did he put foot in my lands? That's what I want to know. It's bloody worrying, is that? Him bloody trampling around. Right. I think these are going down to Spain as well.
Dead.
Some Spanish people, please.
On my way. Continuing once I've... Sir. Moving tomorrow's journey planned out, sir.
Thank you very much. How very kind of you.
Hail, my king. Yes.
Oh, what's happened here? Disband them.
An honor, sire.
Orders. Your will, sire. Orders, my lord.
There we go.
If it is a fight you wish, come closer.
Stupid man, shut up. Okay, Mitchell's army is ready.
God's servant.
So every settlement has a priest apart from Metz, which is recruiting far more important things. Byrne, again, is recruiting far more important things. Dijon.
Sire, marching to war.
Oh, he's got into the path of this same guy again. Sucker for punishment is Mr. Captain Amsel there. Our troops have
Aye, sire.
been battered away
We have their port blockaded.
from their
Ready,
ports,
sire.
but we will still try.
Leading this port, sire. Ships ready. We have their port blockaded, sire.
Blockading a rebel port, really not much to laugh about. Probably going to have no use whatsoever. Right, the main crux of this turn for me at this moment in time, I was just trying to get things in order there, is this here. This developing situation here. 3 full stackers just sat there outside Antwerp. Poor old Simon here is really in deep shaloonies. If that's ever a word. I don't think it is. I've just made it up.
Of course, sire.
It's an absolutely dire situation to be in. I'm thinking of how best to go about it. I think if we can get rid of this family member, it would be a great help.
Sir. You have a target in mind, my king. Just name the target, my lord.
Come on, fingers
Who do
crossed.
you want dead?
Come on. Yes! There goes a family member. That army is seriously crippled now. Stephen Swanley, you've got a young apprentice.
Sir.
He's 7 subterfuge. 7 subterfuge. This could be the
Who do
next
you want
Toby the Killer. Mr. Swanley.
So, the victim knows who the killer is.
Need someone removed, sir.
Where's my other spy? I had 2 there. Is the one being killed? Let me just check here. This has gone quite awry. Assassin, Louis Shillham.
Sir.
Where are you? I don't know. I can't see you. Anyway, enough chit chat. Kill him.
Just name the target, my lord.
Oh, he missed.
Rest assured, sire. He won't hear a thing.
He missed. 50% ain't bad, and on that bombshell, we'll end the part there. Join me again next time. I'll see you soon.